let's go into my nephew's phone for a second. Let's talk about the actual fit and finish. Now, right now, he and I do not have cases. We're gonna go with the Spigen cases, how you want to say that, and those are the ones we're gonna go with. The back of his phone is the silver, and looks really, really nice. It's got the nice shiny Apple logo. I was hoping that these would light up this time, but it didn't, so you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hopefully they can do something cool with that moving forward. As you can see, same thing with his camera. It is raised just like on the 6. The only difference is that as you're taking pictures with the 6 Plus, that camera is actually actively sensing motion, so that is reducing it in your images, video, and other. Both of these phones came with a lot of new features that I'll go into in the review as far as video recording and stills, and again, it's refining and just catching up with what people expect from a smartphone now, and they did a good job with that. The bezel is so thin on both of these phones, and that's something, and I hate to keep taking this case on and off, but I really want to compare the two, and that's something that I failed to do. Both of these phones are thinner than thin. They are small, and it makes holding them a weird kind of experience. While it's comfortable, you're also scared because they are so freaking thin. When you look at the thickness of the two, the 6 is slightly thinner than the 6 Plus, but they're both wafer thin, and it makes for a fragile holding experience, but it's so light and feels so good in the hand. Again, I carried a Note 3 and a Note 2 for a long time. Time will tell with the case how these match up, but overall, this is a pretty good feeling phone in my hand, and I hold a large phone with my pinky as an anchor from the bottom so it doesn't slide out. So I don't like to do that, so that's generally how I hold it, and that's a grip that I developed with the Note. Works well for me, and I like it. I just very rarely hold it like this. This is not comfortable. I hold it more like this from the bottom up, and I have that Gorilla Kung Fu grip. But all the buttons are in the same locations on here. These are slightly larger. The headphone jack, everything's in the same place. Speaker's larger, battery's larger, SIM tray's same spot. The only difference is you're going from a 4.7 inch to a 5.5 inch screen, and the difference in the displays, while slightly noticeable looking head to head, is not different. This is a full HD display. This first time Apple went that route as far as a 16:9 display on the 5 Plus, and it's a welcome addition. There are Android phones out with much higher resolution displays, 2K displays and things at this point. That's another video for another day as to whether you actually need that in the phone. But you know, why not? Is always, you know, YOLO again. Why not? If you can put it in, add it in, I suppose. And here's my phone last but not least, and this is the Space Gray, one of 2 that I think they had. I'm super stoked that I was able to get one. The camera, everything is the same, and I'm sorry about all that coughing in the background. My kid's a little sick, and she's trying to hang in there because she wanted to watch this video. Again, all the phones, both of the phones, all 3 of the phones have very similar features. The backs are different, but the fronts are the same. Have a glass screen protector on this one as well, and feels really good in the hand. Oddly enough, they feel about the same now when you hold them. But coming from holding the 6 to the 6 Plus, this feels like literally nothing, like a case, and this feels like an actual phone, like a small phone, and with a really light case on it. Excuse me for bumping. They both feel good, but this one is a bit slicker because it's a bit larger. Let's flip them over so you can get a back-to-back comparison, just in case you're on the fence, and you may be. I am so happy that I did not get the gold, because the gold color was not for me. My wife loved it. A lot of people love it, but it's not for me. I like the Space Gray, which is slightly off from the silver, They are so similar. I think they should darken this color just slightly, or offer the black on front of the silver, maybe the black front and the white front, and vice versa. But here are your 3 color options as of now, and eventually maybe Apple will even go with custom colors. We'll just have to wait and see. Let me zoom a bit so you can get a really good idea as to what I'm talking about. But they all 3 look really, really good. The antennas, as you notice, or the lining that goes into the gold one is really white, whereas the other ones are a lot darker, the space gray being the darkest. But yeah, that's what they all look like. Let's look at the displays really quick and we will wrap it up. Here's my box, and this is what it should look like with everything in it, because I didn't take anything out because I knew I was doing this video. They did not know. And let's actually fire these guys up. Hold the power button on the side. Let's see how long it takes for it to fire, and then we'll do the same thing with the 6 model. This is on my 6 Plus. We're waiting. We still got the Apple. It should not be much longer. Just to get an idea as to what. Here we go. Wait for it. That's the first time, by the way, that I've powered it off and on since. There it is. So it is on. Fire up the wife's phone. And it opens, it starts up with the white screen versus the black screen. I always like the black screen better. And I'm not racist about color or anything. I just think that it looks more sleek to me, and I like it, and more business-like, whereas this one's a little bit more playful in my opinion. This one's already on. I forgot to turn it off. And 2 of the 3 of these are on my micro cell tower. As you can see up top, I need to add this other one to that lickety split, and I've not done that yet. Alright, here's my wife's phone with me and my kid on the front. And then here is my actual phone, and I'm just gonna fingerprint it up, and I can't because I forgot when you first turn it on, you gotta put your password in. I got all kind of stuff going on my screen, and what I tell you, that's why I want these things off, so y'all see, because my wife's phone always got some shit going on. And then look at it, brand new phone. She didn't had it all day. Look at that, Lord have mercy. Some brand new phone, and it's on 14%. Just hot mess. My phone, I got a couple notifications as well, a couple text messages and everything, because I did change my phone number, so people are, oh, I'm already on the MCell. How you doing? That's good. Didn't know that, so I didn't have to do anything. So yeah, here's the displays, and then I've got to let my nephew log into his because I don't know his password, and I don't have his fingerprint. And why would you use that? He was like using the finger. He's new to Apple. He's coming over from Android, so welcome.